Thank you, officer.
Told you we didn't have nothing.
You boys think you're awfully smart, don't you? Well, you're both suspended for a week.
And you'll never play basketball here again. That you can count on.
Here's the line to repeat. Myles, I heard that you and Mom talked about me visiting in the summer for 4.5 weeks.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about you guys all day, and it's been on my mind, and it's nonstop, and I don't know why.
So, would you even live with your mom forever in South Carolina?
No. Crazy. Beast Boy, don't even bring that up right now, okay? I'm already stressed out enough. Angry about it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just thought bring it to your attention.
No, I didn't want you to bring it up. But I did mention to her that Auntie Kristen is working on a caseworker for me. It'll help with housing, you name it, everything.
And of course, we haven't even begun to unpack the team's interpersonal dynamics, what with your relationship with Gwen, who is, after all, my cousin, which means you and I might someday end up related, which could get kinda... Ben!
I know you're upset about, what happened last year, everything that happened at home. And the homelessness can happen to us.
Not yet. Not for another, not yet. Not for another couple of months. Then I can tell Dad that I want to be homeless. He said that could happen to me.
Did he say it? So he lied about it.
He wasn't lying. He was actually telling the truth.
Was he? So, you're going back to being part of the Elmaware and Examinated.
Yeah, and P.S., I am not going back to reliving the past of Hudson Memorial School. If we were to keep doing that, Crazy Frog,
Yep.
we would keep doing that for at least decades. And I'm tired of living in the past. It's time to move on. Yeah, I do. And Uncle Eddie was a drug addict. And I don't want to, honestly though, what I'm trying to say is, I don't want to live a life of forgetfulness. And knowing Uncle Eddie, he was a drug addict. And he was not being smart with his choices, and he was just too addicted to drugs and his blatantful ignorance. No, I don't want to live in South Carolina forever.
Me neither.
The thing that pisses me off, Jamie, is that Mama mentioned the money and keeping the money for yourself. And I just have a couple of things to say. When Myles went to Grammy and Grampy's house, Grammy just decided not to let Myles use the TV for long, and Grammy took advantage of that while he wanted to watch a movie on the TV and eat his food. Sometimes you don't go around it or over it or under it, you gotta go through it. And Dad hasn't put Myles's name in for a group home. I mean, Myles and Kai and Beast Boy are young. They don't always understand how the world works. Well, if there's any craziness going around, Miles can hang out with his buddies like Goku and Vegeta and Trunks and Pikachu and Robocop, or he can just simply put on the mask and watch Scream.
You once mentioned that the homeless could happen to Miles, but if he can't live with you guys full time, then if he wants to be homeless, that's fine. Mom is not going to force him to tell him where he wants to go. And this is what Grammy and Mom will do to Miles. And I'm really starting to get sick and tired of it.
What's on your mind, Miles?
Well, if I ever go back to Maine and being homeless, and if I start like seeing Mickey Mouses popping around, I'm gonna say, what's up, Doc? Instead of like, okay, being mentally dumb about it, and just like be more humorous. And if any like negativity starts coming, like Pete Jim Cummings starts interfering, and I'll say this: if they make me look like bad, if they honestly though, if they make me look like the bad guy, I'll say this: shut up, shut your trapper, shut your.
Sure don't want to be. You're sure not allowed in anymore.
I'm really more into Titanic now.
Still want to talk about what happened earlier?
Shut your face.
Shut my face.
Mm.
Shut your face.
And some people will say, no more Elmer and Exam Nighted. No more Elmer and Exam Nighted. Oh, over my dead body.
Over my dead body.
Can't do that, I hit him. Shut him, let's go, okay?
Listen, don't make me look bad in front of my dogs. You know why you're here? You paid us $500,000 to find out if you're alive or dead. Now finish him. Finish! God, why didn't he go fishing?
Miles, I know you're upset about what Mom said. I understand how you feel, grandson. She needs your help. God's got this. Papa used to say every day's a gift, a moment we live in the present.
Sure, here's the line. Miles and Crazy Frog, remember that confidence and patience are important. You both know your strengths and weaknesses, even if your mom doesn't always see that. Shows and movies like The Fairly Odd Parents and Trolls are not the best things for you. Letting stupidity grow and participating in it will bring more suffering. Gangs on the streets will come, and the world around us is already suffering a lot.
Yeah, and there's going to be a lot of street thugs and criminals running around in the city or town or neighborhood. Doesn't matter. We'll be there to stop them. And from running the show and the stupidity that affects me.
Does it though, right?
Yeah, that affects me, Crazy Frog. It does.
Does, right?
Yeah. It affects me. It affects you. It affects Jackson.
Myles, you're a part of the Laird family. Hey, Dee, let's go. And I know your favorite breakfast is eggies, 'cause I know that's your favorite, Myles. Auntie Kristen misses you, Uncle Jared misses you, and Kelly misses you. I miss you too. You work hard getting paid by your mom at home, and I am truly sorry, Myles, that you have to go through all of this. Papa is watching over you. Ask God for help.
Sure, here's the line to repeat. Are you ever planning to get into a group home or become homeless? None of this would have happened if you hadn't run away or gotten called out of work and walked home late at night. Sometimes life isn't only about what I need, it's about trust. Sure, here's the next line. The clothes we put behind our back, the toilet paper we need to wipe our butts with, and the food we put in our mouths.